What's going on, guys? Going to be giving my quick thoughts on Uncut Gems. This movie stars Adam Sandler, and this might be the best I've ever seen Adam Sandler. He's fucking incredible in this movie and easily lifts it up 100%. I've never really been a fan of necessarily like the gambler type, movies necessarily. Like this type of movie doesn't necessarily appeal to me, but since it was Adam Sandler, I had to watch it. He's my personal favorite actor. I've been a fan of him ever since I was a kid. His movies are the ones I remember the most from when I was young. He just has a special connection to me personally, and I just want to watch every single one of his fucking movies, even if it's a movie like The Ridiculous Six. The only movie that I really reject from his is Jack and Jill. I can't fucking watch that movie. But other than that, I love everything Adam Sandler fucking makes. I'm a sucker. And I love movies like Punch Drunk Love, which was pretty much his most serious performance. Also the Meyerowitz Stories, he was a little bit more serious in that one as well, or just more dramatic. And this one, I think he's honestly the best I've ever seen him. Seriously. I mean, he is amazing in this movie. He brings so much life to the character he's playing. He sells everything in this movie. I said with The Crow, without Brandon Lee, the movie don't work, and without Adam Sandler, the movie don't work either. He just plays this character so perfectly, and I think it works so well for this story because he's constantly having to deal with a million people trying to collect debt from him because he's a fucking gambler that is he can never fucking make the right decisions, it seems like, and he says he's a fucking fuck up, and you could tell he is. He's a giant fuck up. He can't make the right decisions. He's putting gambling and money over family. It's bad. Like it's a very fucked up character to play, and he plays it to a T. And that's why I say without him this movie doesn't work, because if there's anybody else, I don't think that they don't bring the charisma that fucking Sandler brings to this character with being as fucked up a character as it is. And just throughout, like if you watch the movie, you just know. You can tell just how into it he is and how much he's selling this gambler mentality, and he does an amazing job. This has basically just been a rant on how good Adam Sandler is in this movie, and that's fine. That's honestly all I need to say about this movie. As far as the whole, gambler thing and just the actual story of this movie, I really like the way it was portrayed because it does feel very grounded. It feels like this could possibly happen in real life, and if a gambler gets this in over his head with this many people, things are bound to happen, and I think it makes sense. I like the story. I like the ending personally. To me, it seems like it could be divisive to some people. Some people may not like the ending, but I really enjoy it, especially when you really dive into it. It makes a lot of sense with the things that happened at the end. And I just overall enjoy this movie. I enjoy the plot. I enjoy Sandler's performance. I enjoy Kevin Garnett in this movie, who was a way bigger part of this movie than I thought he was going to be. I knew he was in it because my friend Nemo told me that he was in this movie, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. But I figured it was just going to be a couple scenes. He's in this movie a lot, and he's really good. I was surprised, but Kevin Garnett is actually pretty solid actor, and I liked him in this movie. Overall, I recommend this movie. I think most people will enjoy it as far as a technical standpoint and just watching Sandler. Like, he's the reason you watch this movie. His performance sells it. His performance just makes everything work and lifts the entire movie. It makes you keep watching. If you're a Sandler fan, you will like this movie. As for everybody else, if you're not like personally connected with Sandler or a big fan of his, I'm not sure if you will love this movie. It is kind of a slow burn. It does take a long time to build things up, but I think all that build adds to the character and adds to the ending and overall story of this movie. So I think everything works for me personally, and again, I recommend it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to look out for the next one, and as always, I'm out. Peace.